Hey, there I am. Good morning. Welcome to the CR&E Morning Brew. Welcome in, Brew Crew. Sorry I'm a couple minutes late. Technical difficulties, you know me, always. All right. Who do we have in here today? Curly Express. Good morning. 10:04 last night. Get the cookie, Curly. MH&E Railroad. Good morning. Or from last night, anyways. Good morning, James. Dundas Junction. Morning, Chris. Tennessee River Union. How are you today? Good coffee, good coffee. There's John Skullkill. How you doing, John? Good to see you. Hey, Derail Darrell. Good morning, Derail. Be listening as I am driving. That's okay. I appreciate you popping in, listening. Be safe out there. Have a good day. Chris from Tennessee River says, keep your hands on the wheels, Derail. On the wheel. He is late. I am late. Thanks for noticing, Curly. Can always count on you, buddy. I'm thumbing the damn camera here. Fired. Okay, goodbye. Thanks for coming. Chris fired me. We got Andy. How you doing, Andy? Thanks for coming in. Rick's Trains. Hey, good to see you last weekend, man. Good to see you. And your lovely wife, Lisa. Always good to see. Like chocolate chip cookies. I do too. I do too. One of these days I'll actually get to see you, and I'll have to bring you the cookie. I'll get to meet you one of these days. I hope. Great Buckeye and Western Railroad. Good morning from Toledo. Just through Toledo. We were up in Blissfield last Saturday. We rode the dinner train up there. Good times. We'll have to get something figured out. I keep saying I want to get a meet and greet, even if I got to drive out that way. Like up to, I would like to go to Walbridge. There's a nice yard in Walbridge, according to Rick. I don't know how busy it is, but it'd be kind of cool. Try to see what we can see around there. Walbridge is the town I actually named over on the other side of the layout because it's along that Toledo, actually the Toledo line. So while the city is not prototypical as far as the buildings and the industries and stuff, it is the name of the town is trying to get stuff along that route. Good morning, Jason. Train Freak. Just happen to have my Train Freak mug out here. Guys, remember, you still get that 10% discount using Crooked Savings for decoder installs and track planning with Train Freak Hobbies. So don't forget that. It's a good deal. Yeah, Curly, I see you say good morning, Tuna Head. Where's that? I thought Wigwag was Tuna Head. Where's Wigwag been? I haven't seen him around. Of course, I haven't really been on many streams in that lately either. Hey, Artie. Hey, man, I didn't even know you were doing Cab Crew last night. Sorry I missed it. I get home from work and I just zonk out, man. We got a CPKC Railroad Spike from Trackside Mike 4 days ago. That's awesome. If I know Mikey just walked near next to any old tracks, probably a Canadian National track. Picked up a Spike and just told you it was CPKC. Nah, I'm just teasing. He wouldn't do that. Morning, Floyd. Thanks for coming in. Sorry I'm late. Route workers doing overtime. They're not late. I'm late. I'm always late. Rick's just saying hi to everybody. Morning, Bud Files. Good to see you. Trying to get down here to the bottom. Already says hello to anybody you missed. Rick's Trains, nice to see you and meeting your wife. Yeah, everybody teases me because, Rick teases me all the time because he's never met my wife. A lot of guys have met my wife. She comes to a lot of things with me. But I feel like some of the more local things, she hasn't been able to meet up with me. Like when I've met up with Rick and his wife, Lisa, a couple times, she wasn't able to go. So he teases me saying that, I don't know, you say you have a wife, but do you have a wife? We've never met her. So she and I went up for that dinner train in Blissfield, like I said earlier. And let me get this train rolling here. And we met over in Monroe. We met Mike and Vicky. Mike Trex had Mike and his wife there at the Myers. And it's right in town where Rick and his wife live. So they were there and hung out. We got to actually catch a train on the CSX line. I'll have to post a video. It's super short because I only got the locomotives really. I didn't really mess with the whole train. It would have been long. So Spirit of Cincinnati. I've never seen like a CSX, either a new heritage unit or any other kind of. I saw the Spirit units as far as the 911 and the police unit and the veterans unit. But I've never seen them on the rails, like rolling down the rails. I saw them up at Northeast Pennsylvania at the Historic Society. When they first came out, they had them on display up there. In fact, if you go back in my videos, there's a good video on it. If anybody's interested. That's the first one I ever caught that actually had like, it was just the writing, like the Spirit of Ravenna, this was the Spirit of Cincinnati, 5500 is the loco number. Anyhow, I know I got long and drawn out. CSX and Walbridge, yeah. So what I decided to do was I created my CR&E, Crooked River and Eastern yard, small yard. But I went ahead and named that town Walbridge because it's kind of along the line of modeling. And since there's a yard there for CSX, why not just make it a CR&E yard? Because they're going to model on the upper level, the big yard in Willard, Ohio. Because my first level is north-south from Deschler to Toledo, the Perrysburg, Toledo area. And then my upper level is east-west from Willard to Deschler. So it's all like fictitious buildings and stuff. I didn't try to model the way the town is laid out and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to at least get some prototypical sorry, trying to get this train roll. Prototypical town names and kind of give you a timeline of distance and all that kind of good shit. So, anyways, 7 inches long. That's what she said. I'm fired again. Amazing how different sound decoders perform and act when fine tuning and calibrating. Oh yeah, that's true. It's true. Like I've never really I don't think I've ever really installed an ESU decoder, like just a 21 pin or something. That's different. Yeah, I've done that. But horrible. I had a BLI with that in it. I had a old Atlas that had one in it. They had to come out. Actually, I sold the BLI, but the other one had to come out. Great Buckeye Western Railroad. How close do you live to the Michigan-Ohio border? I live in Monroe. There you go. You guys ought to hook up. Rick's got an amazing O-scale layout. If you're close to him, you ought to try to hook up with him. He likes to go rail fanning. He would be more than happy to show off his layout. There you go. Crooked Savings, 10% discount at 23 Hobbies. Thank you, John. Are you talking about Wigwag? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I had no idea. If that's the case, whoever it is, sorry, I don't like to hear people who don't feel good. Delmarva Transportation fan. Is everyone day? You're Jeff. Okay. I probably won't remember that, so maybe pop that in there every once in a while until I get used to it. I'm terrible with names, unless I've met you a million times. Get him, Andy. Hit the like button, guys, if you don't mind. Hey, Tammy and Ray, good morning. How are you feeling, Tammy? I know you had that surgery or whatever just a little bit ago. Well, she was on vacation and he stayed off YouTube. That's good. That's good. I'll be doing that August. We're leaving August 9th. We're heading out to Colorado. So we'll be on a plane Friday the 9th and be gone that week into the next weekend. We're just going to travel around Colorado. We're going to start out there in, why am I blanking? Durango and Silverton area. And just going to travel around. We'll end up by the Royal Gorge, and I'm hoping to get over to Greeley. I want to see the museum there. I got to remember to do that today. I'm going to reach out to Michelle at the Colorado Railroad Museum, Model Railroad Museum. Make sure that I can get in there. Dwayne's Fork and Spoon. Hey, making some nice progress on the track plan and the new build. Thank you. I know it. I am. I joke around, but I'm a lucky guy. I really am. Yeah, she puts up with me, so that says a lot right there. So that's awesome. Next time, Mike got me the railroad spike from Smith Falls, Ontario, Canada. Nice. Yeah, one of these days I'd like to get up for that little meet and greet that they have in Smith Falls. I think that'd be kind of a fun time. Rick's Trains, I'm exactly on the border in Lambertville, Michigan. My son lives in Carlton, so I visit the grandkids there a lot. All right. Sounds like you're not too far away then. From each other. Are you floating wet? Oh, my son just sent me a little short video from South Korea, and it's just like monsoon season, I guess, has started over there. It's crazy. Hey, Jimmy Tedesco, my buddy. Jim's been sending me all types of files to print. It's been fun. Like I showed you, this one I got all painted up, little backhoe. And that came out pretty good. I might have showed that last week. I don't remember. Bunch of cement mixtures I've been printing out. Pretty decent detail even underneath, you know. Not bad at all. Hey, Jim, I think that the file you sent me was this one printed out goofy. The wheels in the back. So I don't know what happened there. This was 2 on that plate. 2 of them came out. It's a nice mixer. This is a little more modern than this one. But here's the thing. I think it's too small. This is one from Walther Scene Masters. This is what I really like, something like this. So it's definitely too small by a little bit. These are pretty close in size. These ones. You did a pretty good job on these, getting the size right. Yeah, this is one, like I said, from Walters. It's pretty cool. Pretty international. And then this I had to put the wheels on it, so I got it all painted up, Jim. It's that Freightliner day cab. I get the wheels. I'm painting them up now. That's kind of came out real nice. So I'm gonna make a fleet of that. It's a metallic black. So I've been printing out a bunch of those. I might hook those up with those propane uh, trailers. Make those trailers white, solid white or something. I don't know. We'll see. Freezing cold. I'm far behind now. I was doing okay for a minute. Real quick minute. Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt, good morning. Hey, that building's coming out really nice, man. Really nice. I'm really interested to see how you blend it into the background and the foreground as well. It's going to look good. And I'm going to have to call you about that other thing so we can arrange a couple Tuesdays from now. I'm giving up trying to run the big US engines on my layout using the 4 axles. Well, that's okay. Waiting on that CPK, CNH. Well, Scout Trains just announced it. They're going to have the 6 axle, anyways, ES44 or what have you. It'll be a pre-order now. Hey, David, F&B Railroad, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Yeah, already not a big enough radius. Yeah, it looks good. It looks nice. I'm seriously debating on selling off a lot of my non-CSX stuff. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to part with some things. Not liking my track plan. I do have 21 20. Well, Mr. Artie, I know a guy. And I have a discount code if you want to use that guy. He can help you track plan some stuff. So go over to Train Freak Hobbies. Put Crooked Savings in the email. Let them know. Shameless plug. Sorry, man. Swearing, what kind of chat room is this? Hey, Matt. It's not a very good chat room. Just me just talking. Sometimes I get a little worked up. Say some cuss words. Try not to. 21 too small for most 6-axle power. My main lines are 28. Spurs are 24s. Minimum 28 and 24. Yeah. Obviously, the larger, the better. The larger, the more realistic. The more types of locomotives and trains you'll be able to run. So if you don't have a lot of room with large radiuses, then you might want to just look at making your layout more, the 4-axle stuff. If this train's too loud, let me know. By the time I'm done, I'll get that message. Morning, everybody in chat, just listening in here, having to catch up on paperwork. That's okay, Jason. Appreciate it, though. Hey, Carolina Dave, good morning. How are you? Been a minute. As you see, I've been starting to do some printing. This was another good one that Jim sent me. I don't know what model it is, but it's nice. I'm going to call it a Caterpillar dozer. Not quite a kill dozer, but pretty nice. I like it. Digging it. I haven't painted it yet. That's the problem. Printing ain't the bad part. You can print them out pretty quickly. All in all. It's now you got to paint it all up. Let me tell you, construction yellow is kind of a pain in the neck to paint. A lot of coats, even after priming and stuff. I've been trying to do the brake calibration for my automation program. It's too slow to respond to signals given to the decoder. Yeah. One of the Jason had said something. There it is. I'm going backwards. QSI, one of the first sound decoders. Anything first generation will be the worst, as everything afterwards will be improved upon. So is QSI still a thing, or did they go out? What's their later versions? QSI, is that what the like the Paragon and stuff came from? That's, I don't know who else used QSI, or if they're still around or in different versions or what. I was not impressed, and I think the one I had, you had to have like a magnet to turn it on and off or to reset it. It was kind of a pain in the ass. There's Freddie. Fred doing some nice run-bys there, man. Running some nice unit trains on the layout. Things are really starting to come together. Looking good, man. In the spirit of armed forces close to you in Brook Park. Was there 15? Oh, no, Joe. Yeah, that's not far from me at all, really. About less than a half an hour, about 20 minutes, maybe. Up by the airport. Rick grew up in Lambertville. No joke. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, John. Rick's Small World. Actually, always lived in Toledo, but recently retired and moved a few miles over the border in Lambertville. Why'd you move to Michigan? Did you lose a bet? What the hell? Just teasing. See, it's the Buckeye in me, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they look great. Well, except for the one that the wheel got goofed up on. I don't know what causes that. When like a print fails like that. Like everything else came out okay. Just the two back wheels. Oh, and the flaps. None of these have flaps on them. I don't know if they don't have them in the print. But even these bigger ones, none of them have rear flaps on them, which is weird. And like these ones, you only have one on a plate. This one here came out with two on the plate, which is great if you can do that. Definitely saves time when you're trying to build a fleet. But if you can come up with something more along this line, if you come across any files like that, I'd definitely be interested in that. I think that's a little bit more modern even. But one of these days, you and I will find some time and I'll get with you and we'll teach me how to do some of that stuff a little bit, using that German program at the Train Freak. What, ESU? Nah, if you're talking to me, Floyd, no, I'm not going over there. Vacation coming up and that, I try to go to as much as I can, but everything costs money, and time. You gotta be able to get the time off. And like for me to go to St. Louis for just the weekend, it just would be hard. Just like logistically, time-wise, all that kind of stuff would be hard to make that work. By this program, I don't have to speed match the engines as the program does it all when I run the train and a consist. That's nice. Just happened to watch the video of scale trains last night. They were in Blissfield a couple weeks ago. Oh, really? Well, they went to that model train club, probably. Which is something I would like to go back up there and do. I reached out to them and never got back to me. I think they're not doing any open houses right now. I thought maybe since we're going up there, I'd reach out to them and see maybe they would. There's a couple people, they were there because the train goes right behind their building. And Mike and I saw the door was open, people standing out there and said, Model Train Club and stuff on the door. And you printing Dwight some corn? Awesome. It's very delicate, Dwight. I'm just telling you. But it looks great, as most of you guys have agreed with me. It looks great. Now I used what was the name of that stuff? That Model Air. It's not the Air version of it though. There's a Buff. It's called Buff. But I'm modeling dead corn. So if you're modeling the fall where the corn is brown, that Buff color looked really good, and I went a couple shades, like a little darker too, like different colors, and I kind of hit that more at the bottoms and just give it some like variation in color. But Buff was the main color I used on that corn. I don't know if this other camera will show it. I have the camera over there, but I don't know if the corn will come in the picture or not. Oh yeah, there it is with the scarecrow. So that's the Buff color there. If you look back next to Frida's fruit stand there, where I'm standing there with a cup of coffee with my mini prints. I got a bunch of corn just stacked up there in a little rack. Two people looking at it for sale. People buy the corn for decorating, the corn stalks. Got 4 axle engines. I need a run too. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the 9% grade isn't helping. That's true. Let's go rid of O. Shit review. I don't know what that means. Saw some of your trains too. Yeah. You know what, man? You guys complain when I don't run trains, and then you complain when I run the trains. So I'm going to do what I want to do, damn it. This is my show. I'm running trains. I just put the number 2 horn on and just let it go the whole time. They're just going to mouth words and not even have any volume. Put myself on mute. Curly, my buddy Curly. Yeah, I bet they go down that grade, whether you want them to or not. Discovered reviewing the photos I took of the layout, on the layout. What cars have microphones that worked? I would be terminated for swearing on a daily basis. Yeah, I hear you. I remember when I was driving, truck driving. I swore like a truck driver. MTH used QSI and then went to Proto sound after that. Proto, is that what BLI uses? Deep Run Railroad Mike, good morning. From 10 minutes ago. QSI is a headache when one just wants to put it on the track and run trains. You need to go through a sequence just to move it. Oh, I know. Honestly, the scale trains kind of do that too. when you start them up, like it will not move until it goes through its full startup. I still have one locomotive with QSI. It will eventually get either Tsunami 2 or Blue Nami, depending on what will fit. Yeah. Grandpa Rails. On my phone with Spidey service. Oh, you're in West Virginia. Okay. Well, thanks for popping in from West Virginia. Did you guys have any issues with that hurricane that came through a week ago or so? 3 of the 5 engines I did the speed profiling and brake calibrations with QSI. Oh, you have Tropicana cars. Nice. Well, there's a W7 with factory QSI installed. It still makes the braking sound even after the loco is stopped. Bad delay on sound files. Yeah. Like you said, though, I mean, if that was early generation, first generation, you know. Wait, I better turn the locomotives off so Curly can hear me when he goes by the microphone here. I don't want to upset him. Oh, this guy. I tell you what. Jim, make sure you print Dwight some pallets with Starkist cases stocked on it. Nice. Hey, that'd be a good file if you have files on pallets. They gotta be real small though. That's kind of stuff I really wanted the printer for. You know, vehicles, detailed parts, things like that. Pallets, pallet jacks, forklifts. You know, stop looking at my corn. You can't look at it anymore. I unfriend you. Have a new project going. Did you say to me on one of your lunch streams? Jason, you've been going up a lot live at lunchtime. Unfortunately, I haven't really caught any of them. A lot of them are when I'm working already. Fix the corner where all my runaway cars go flying off the layout. You put some plexiglass or something around there at the very least, so that yeah, there you go, table tennis net. The rain from there. We got quite a bit of rain from that hurricane up here. Not a bad idea. Jerk. Big jerk. I saw that, Jason. That's a good idea. The ping pong tables they're at least 4x8, right? They're a little bigger, aren't they? Like 5x9 or something. That's a really good idea. It's a nice solid base and everything. Snort away. Going to go live at lunch today. Let's see what kind of honeydews I got to do today. Sure, something. Maybe I'll pop in for a minute. Send me a text before you go up. I'll forget about it. So I just will. Probably be napping. I've been trying to watch as much as I can on this whole assassination attempt and everything, and just how disgusting that all is. Okay, so I got 15 inches of rain. Wow. Yeah, I told you, it's for pre-order now. Thomas. I think it's still up for pre-order. It'll be out probably early next year. Or end of this year. Depends on what else is coming out. Probably next year. Probably I think it's coming out probably like next February, March, because they just had a pre-order up for all the next the next run of the CSX Heritage units. Those are all ES44s, plus some other stuff in there too. And I think that was one of the other units. I think that's an ES44 they're doing. They probably added it into that that next run that's coming out. Yeah, it's Rivet Counter. Don't like train horns. Don't live by the tracks. Problem solved. Oh, if you don't like train horns. I agree. If you don't like it, then don't live near the tracks. The train tracks, I'm sure, were there well before the homes were, or most likely. Triple platinum sweet corn is being picked up for sale. Oh, yummy. I love sweet corn. Oh, my God, I love it. Morning, Tony B. What's happening, my friend? Nice and early there for you. Interesting to watch the Secret Service and local police juggle. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, it's at the very least, it's a massive failure of security. At the very least. Actually, one get used to it. I did when I lived next to the line. I got so used to it, I had to check to see if trains were running. Around noon, I have lunch in my office, so I'll eat it before I actually go to lunch. Oh, gotcha. Hi, Thomas Spike. You're not wrong there. When I was growing up, my house was kind of in the flight plan of like a small airport. And over the years, they went from like prop jobs to, your small um, jet planes and stuff like that. I don't know planes, so I don't know what kind of planes they were, but anyways, um, you kind of got used to it. Really, just there's a plane. Eh, keep doing what you're doing. You don't even you kind of block it out most of the time. So yeah, I skipped over all your nonsense comments. That's how I get caught up. Like 3 a.m. for me. We expect you to get up and listen to Jason at his lunchtime lives. Yeah, you should, man. You should. Once you get it. Right. Let's see. So we just got our tickets for the fall color excursion in Berkshire out of Fort Wayne. Oh, nice. I've caught it here. I don't know if they've been running it here the last couple of years on the Cuyahoga Valley line. They did Steam in the Valley. It was in the fall. It was awesome. So, yeah, I mean, what else you got to do? Come on, Artie. Trains don't use the horns like they do in the U.S. Some people bitch about jet noise and live next to the base or airport. Yeah, no doubt. Let's see. Lived by FEC tracks in Palm Beach. Heard the train the first week. After that, had to be looking out the windows to even notice. Yeah. Yeah, I think you just get used to it. Watching movies under the eyelids. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. I know we enjoyed it the few times that we did it 2 years in a row. We rode it. Well, they do let you off the train at one point, and they'll do like run bys in it, and then so you get video of it, which is really cool. And I know one of the years we went down and just videoed it, kind of chased it along the line, and just took pictures and stuff. Nope, he unsubbed. He says you're too mean to me. So he's not your friend anymore either. Too early, Curly. Things been very hectic here at the moment too. Oh, really? That's cool. I want to go chase that thing one of these days too. And good morning, Bernard. By the way. Yeah, I think that'll be awesome to see. So, what else? That's about it. About it. As far as I got Robert from Florida, Robert Sacco from the Suncoast Mono Railroad Club. Sent me a huge box of track. It must be. I don't know if you guys all remember, but his dad passed away, and he had to tear down his dad's layout. His dad uses code 100 track, and him and I got to talking, and he sent me this box of track. There's got to be 30 pieces of track, anywhere from probably 2.5 feet to the full 3 feet sections. They're all nice and long and in good shape. And so he donated that to me for the cost of shipping. Can't thank him enough. It's a lot of track, and that should allow me to get all my track work finished with that. So I got that in the mail Saturday when I was gone up to Michigan. So my daughter was kind enough to stop by and bring it in the house. I hate when stuff sits on the porch. I live in a pretty good neighborhood, don't get me wrong, but it's still, I just don't trust people. Plus, it was hot, and I didn't want to sit out there in that heat. The new jets are getting quieter. I live on the one-way path from planes taking off and going south from Sydney. See, we've been on the 765 twice so far, doing the color ride, but also something called World War II Victory Weekend, theme rides and reenactments. Oh, that'd be neat. Yeah, our scenic railroad, the Cuyahoga Valley line, it runs through the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, which is the only national park in Ohio, and very scenic. It's a nice line. Runs basically from just south of Cleveland to Akron. It's a good, 15, 20-mile line, maybe longer. Maybe longer than that, I don't know. But they don't have any operating steam right now. They hit a tree. How'd that happen? What hit a tree? What did I miss? Yeah, already YouTube's been doing some crazy stuff to me. I've said it before. I literally have Wilmer's channel running on a loop to get his hours up to help him. I don't switch from this video to the next video because I got it looped, and then it says subscribe. I subscribe and go to the next video or a couple videos to subscribe again. So I don't know what the heck's going on with that. This takes the cake of all. People around here complain of the freighter horns. It's like, what the heck? You live on the St. Clair River for crying out. Yeah, I know, right? I'm closer to train tracks and I am in the flight path of Selfridge Air Force Base. We're seeing and hearing the double props as they fly over. That's cool. Yeah, I think on the way up there, I saw Chinooks. Those big choppers. Yeah, googly eyes. I don't know where it's at. I haven't done an operating session in a month probably. So I don't know if it might be in off layout storage right now. Things will be busy for me between now and Christmas. Why, you gonna shop for my Christmas gift? It's gonna take you that long to get it all together? Tree jumped out. Oh no, we're not telling you. We're not friends. Not friends anymore. Interesting planes stationed at Selfridge over the years. No, he makes too much fun of me. I'm not showing him my awesome my booby car. See how mean he is? He's just mean. He's a mean old man. If he bypasses it, then you ask. The lawsuit for my wreck happening now, so it's going to take a lot of my time. Yeah, I bet. Posts have been screened and are not going up. Anyone else having issues? Like if you post on YouTube, Mike. Four phantoms used to buzz us on Lake St. Clair while fishing. Pilots would wave as they went by. That's cool. Yeah. It was incredible time he crossed them with his rig. No trains gone through town in 28 years. Polar Express engine lives here in the great state of Michigan when Santa is done with it. That'd be cool to see that one. Which I have that in O scale. Well, I don't know which O scale. What it is. You know, the Tomcat's a classic, man. I'll tell you that I know it's way outdated nowadays, but it's just a classic, awesome looking airplane, fighter jet. And then with the original Top Gun, it was made so famous and that. I just love seeing our military might. It's crazy, man. The stuff we have. F-15s, yeah. You were an Eagle Keeper. I'm not sure I know what that is, Grandpa Rails. I know you're in Air Force, right? Was it Air Force? Patches were made in a factory in Arizona, Mesa, Arizona. Copyright check is longer. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I have the. I don't think I have it checked for like subscribers only or like. How is it like a pause, kind of slow roll, kind of thing? You know what I mean? I don't think I have anything. All my comments are screened on YouTube as well. I got a few warnings because of my comments. Yeah, yeah, but then some of these people could say the things they've been saying about this assassination. You know, about wish they wouldn't have. Whatever, and nothing. Well. Look who it is. Look who finally showed up. What's up, Joe? Man, that RS3 is looking good. I love that paint scheme of yours, man. I really do. That white and orange and black. I just think that's just nice. And it's nice that you went with mostly white with just the contrasting or the complementary colors of the orange and black. Instead of the other way around, I think it would have been too much to be all orange with the black. or with white. You know what I mean? Damn it, looks good. I really do like that. It's still on time. At least I'm pretty much on time right now, or caught up, anyways. This may be a movie you're watching under your eyelids, Joe. Joe is probably out with the dog already, and then some. Yeah, whose stuff is that? Um, Bernard, I'll tell you what. The second one, Maverick, was really good too, man. I really enjoyed that. In fact, I just watched that again the other day, and yeah. Sorry, I was reading a comment. Yeah, and it was. I enjoyed it a lot. For a sequel, I think it was super well done. That's why I was trying to make heads or tails of right there. Oh, if you haven't seen this, yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. You know, and the nice thing is they kept all the woke bullshit out of it, and at least I feel they did. Um, Especially compared to the movies today, I feel like everything has to have, got to hit all the check boxes. I think it was super well done, and you should watch it. I recommend it. I don't know, take it for what you will, but I feel like it was a very nice, not very nice, but it was nicely done. She's better looking than Dave too. You mean the neighbor? Oh, it's not hard to do, Artie. To be better looking than Dave. Jeez. Not hard to do, man. Yeah, Deep Run Mike. I would recommend it 100%. Watching Top Gun Maverick, I really enjoyed it. It's a really good storyline too, So yeah, I'm telling you, Artie, it's. I'm constantly having to resubscribe. Even the guys whose videos I watch almost on a daily basis. Um, I watch a lot of other stuff too, but like a lot of my landscaping guys I watch, power washing guys, remodeling guys. That I literally will watch something almost every day. Even some of my political guys I watch, um, constantly having to resubscribe almost daily, and it's nuts. I don't get it. Like on my TV, I hardly get any train guys. They don't recommend it on when I'm watching on the TV. I get some of it on my phone; it'll pop up, but it's a lot of oddball stuff. People I don't really watch a lot or ever. A lot of you guys' stuff, I got to search for it, and it's very annoying. First movie was dedicated to Art Scholl, one hell of a guy. Okay, I didn't know that. She a freak like me. Top Gun 2 was a great movie. It was. Don't you think it was done really well, Jim? Like I think they kept a lot of the woke stuff out of it. I mean, yeah, you did kind of have some of the check boxes, like you had female. I think there was like a Hispanic, a black guy, white guy. I didn't notice any like LGBTQ, XYZ, none of that shit. But to hit some of those check boxes, but not to an annoying part where it was annoying. Where it was like, okay, here's the check boxes of things. You got to hit this, that, and the other. Bernard, I'll be in Vegas in April for a reunion in Nellie's. They were at the back door, searches every time I was on your back patio. Yeah. Yeah, those damn trees. I wanted those trees in the back to grow taller, those arborvitae trees, those little evergreens. Oh, hang on. Dwight can't hear me. Let me let the train go by. I wanted them to grow taller so that, when they're on their deck and I'm on my deck, you can't like eyeball each other. But there's kind of a downside to that too, as Artie knows. So Art got killed when Goose hit the canopy in that flat spin. Not the creators, the employees. I missed something somewhere. YouTube is a weird place operated by even odder individuals, in my opinion. Super freak, super freak. Who knows? Those A-10s used to fly up and down the river until people bitched about it and they stopped. Those A-10s are amazing, man. Well, they're growing. I can't stop them. There's a trains the other day, first time in months. It's going to be a while again, getting ready for junk sale down at my mother's place, trying to keep up with two places and take care of. Yeah, that's tough. There you go, man. Susan Wiki. Susan Wiki Wicked. He's the Second Amendment. Yeah. Yeah, that's. I mean, how do you not shit your pants, man? You see something like that coming. Oh, my God. There ain't no outrunning that either. Literally seen video where they would just like cut buildings like literally in half. Over there in Iraq and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, her daughter, right out of high school, she graduated with my daughter, and her daughter went to the Marine Corps, I believe. Did one enlistment in there. And she's out now, but and they, I believe, are I think they're Russian. That neighbor. Or from over that way. Eric, you're not alone. I haven't ran a train in who knows how long, including op sessions. I'm hoping that when the crow comes up next month, we can do an op session. That'd be cool. Yeah, like last Thursday's show was the last time I ran trains down here. Amazing what the mind can create. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Sober. The magic there. Oh, well. let's see. Next week it will be. Well, there won't be a show next week. That's the fourth week. Yeah. So the 23rd, next Tuesday, it'll be my turn for On Track Tuesday. So I won't have a Thursday morning show next week. The following week is the fifth Tuesday. So last I heard, it's going to be on this channel. We're going to have a group of us up here. Hopefully, we'll have a special guest. I have a couple things in the works that I'm hoping to get to make happen. And oh, nice. The LI Challenger and F7s are coming out. That's cool. C130s. Deep Run Mike Ken, I already show last night, lives up the road from you in King George. Seeing that layout in person. Oh, wow. That's a funny story. Was that you and Mike that literally live like 15 minutes away from each other, but it's to get to each other, it's like a 75-mile drive? There's no way across the river. No, Joe, you won't be late next Thursday. Then the following Thursday, even though I'm going to do the Tuesday show, I'll probably still do the Thursday morning show. I'll let you know more on that that week of the fifth Tuesday. Because I get, like I told you, during the summer, I'm trying to not do 2 streams in a week, but we'll see. So I won't see you until Tuesday night, the 23rd. My calendar's over there. I keep looking over there. Well, yeah. I love that, man. I like JD Vance. He's a good guy, all in all. If you guys don't know anything about him, you want to kind of look up some stuff. I think he's going to make a good vice president. Yeah, if you guys are available, hit Train Freak up today at noon. Jim will be on at 6, I'm assuming, tonight. Sure, it'll be an interesting show, as always. And I don't know. That's all I got. Don't know if I'll start laying any track. I might get with Jason. By the way, Jason, that area we were going to do staging in, I'm kind of thinking more and more against it. I just feel like it's going to be a lot of wasted space. And that maybe I can't do anything really where I could put backdrops and stuff in there because of my display cabinets. I'm thinking about maybe doing some kind of other industry or something in there. Maybe still do a couple of like storage lines, but it's a lot of space. I'm already going to have a big CSX yard, the intermodal yard. So it's getting to be a lot of like just yards up there. There's not going to be a lot of opportunities for switching in that. Because the intermodal yard, you're not going to do a lot of switching around in that. And the other area where I do plan on some sort of industrial type park really would be the only thing on that level. I just feel like it's kind of a waste. Tom Grassy is coming down this weekend. Got to try and fix his Sperry Rail engine. Yeah, you got to go live or something there, Joe. While he's over. Show us what you're working on. I'm going to try to make it live today. Oh, you're talking about with JD Vance, yeah. I think Michigan's finally kind of coming around, too. Trump's up everywhere, pretty much. I mean, other than your deep, deep blue states. I heard even New York might even be in play now. Virginia's kind of close. Yeah, we'll see what happens. No, it didn't. You're full baloney, Curly. Okay, Matt, we'll talk to you, man. Okay, Jason. Yeah, I just think that maybe it's going to be a lot of wasted space here. There might be some opportunities for just some low-lying stuff. Maybe even in a little town or something, another town or something with, maybe that would be a better place to do my, to do my street running. But I don't know. We'll think. We'll talk about it. Next night we'll have a lot of storage yards, just packing and unpacking. Well, yeah, but you've seen already. I have plenty of area for trains to be out on the layout. You know what I mean? I got a 22-foot wall that's going to be one big yard. For most of it, anyways. So, you know. Okay, Jim. Thank you. Yeah, if you want, if you don't mind making these a little bit bigger, like the size of these ones, or even a titch smaller, even than that. But about that, that's perfect. That size, really. If you look at the one you did and the one that came out of the package, of course, like I said, if you could find that file for something like that, that'd be even better. That's a little bit more modern, even than that. So, but either way, not complaining. Just an idea. Anyhow, that's enough. Yeah, I'm fortunate with that for sure. So staging equals storage. Yeah, but I'm not really going to be able to hide this staging. My hope is to eventually get staging in my laundry room, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. But eventually, down the line, down the road, that's the plan. So, all right, that's enough. We'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you next Tuesday for On Track Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I will hopefully catch you at noon on today and hopefully at 6. We'll see. Wife always wants to do stuff after she gets out of work, Jim. That's why a lot of times I don't catch your show. So I try to, man. Summertime, I'm busier. Get out and about. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye for now.